They call this place The Rock. M.M. Roberts Stadium in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Guys, I caught up with the Golden Eagles head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Southern Miss's offense will get first crack at it today. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Passed for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Ready. 80. Shift.
Sets his feet. It's Owen. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll move the wide receiver. Here comes the jet sweep. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Heaves it on the run. Caught at the 25. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And this offense proves on this opening drive, they are going to take shots. They find the big wide receiver out right. Dude, the go route is one of the hardest routes to defend. They throw it up, their guy makes the play and gets the touchdown. This offense strikes first.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. There's no way to describe it other than he just wasn't seeing the field last time out, throwing 7 interceptions. From the gun, it's Crosby. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Burke. Complete. Finds a crease at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked...
It's a fumble on the play. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Man, when these receivers fumble the football, oftentimes it's out in the open field, and you have no idea who's going to jump on it. That's oftentimes how you see scooping scores. He's lucky he was able to recover his own fumble.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Trying to establish the run. Got enough for the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Owen. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single back. Pass to 6. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he puts through the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to...
Oh, the hops! Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Sets his feet. It's Owen. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Powers through the defender. Turning it on. The 40. Past the 30. The 20. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Blackman. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The run inside. It's Crosby. He's got enough. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Crosby. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking for a man. It's Burke. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Run ends there. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the right. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football on this down. Great job breaking on the football when the quarterback throws it and forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Running inside. It's Crosby. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Throws it off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need a bunch on second down. On the ground, it's Crosby. Hard running there. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. He's got it on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Burke. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Selling the fake. Caught. Maybe some room here. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And this defense, man, they're starting to play a lot of plays. Like, this is back-to-back possessions, putting long drives together. And we know what that means. Like, you start to wear out. You miss more tackles. You have more mental assignments that begin to bust. So this defense has got to lock in somehow, some way, and try to get a stop.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play fake. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point is good.
That makes the score Mississippi State 24, Southern Mississippi 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Owen. He's got it. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Crosby. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. The sure hands, it's Crosby.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Rolls right. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Blackman. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Crosby. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tight end now in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back open in the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to pass. It's Owen. Spits it out to the back. Zings it complete to the right. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. In the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. That is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 10 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Right down the middle. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
They're all over him. He sacked this defense all over him. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown, we're still sitting on a 10-point game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Long way to go on second down. Quick give. It's Crosby. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Got his man.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
And that is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Man, that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared the crossbar. Wow.
Looking for running room. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back. It's Owen. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Look out! Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Crosby. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give on the counter. Swamped immediately.
Great play by the defense that are getting the tackle for loss, but on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the 2nd half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Burke. Got his man on the right. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi will start. The offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The give to the back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll run it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to surprise him with the pass.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Turns into the pile. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. Trying to make one miss. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off-play action on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. From the gun, hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Breaking out the jet sweep. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. They give it back to him. Here's some daylight. Turning it on. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Under pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Scanning the field, it's Owen. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Send the tight end in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Takes off. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He shed tackles like a snake, getting rid of his skin.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the thing I like about giving it to the fullback right away, it hits downhill right now. Very little chance for a ball handling mishap. No fumbles. He secures the football, wraps it up, falls forward, and usually gets positive yards.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Off play action. Finds his man. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Just smothered on the play. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fired in there, but incomplete.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm. And I think that's why he missed that throw.
Looking to throw, it's Burke. Still looking. Got out of trouble and throws. Left side, it's Blackman. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Might have a chip. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth.
Mississippi State, 47. Southern Mississippi, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Rush right in his face. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Needs it here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third. Makes the catch, and he's free. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Mississippi State lines up with a first and goal. They give to the big fullback. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the route is on. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Hey, let the big shoulder pads, full face mask guy get a little love back there.
No doubt. That guy blocks his tail off all the way down the field most of the time. Never gets any reward. Throw that dog a bone. I love it.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just feeds the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Owen. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw